At the beginning of this year, I set some goals for 2019. Now we're halfway through the year, so I figured today we take a look at which of these goals I achieved already, which ones I'm still working on, and which ones I just might not achieve this year. So let's have a look. Now my goal was to stay injury-free, but of course everybody's goal is always to stay injury-free. Nobody wants to get an injury. But I put in the goal because I was struggling with my knee at the end of last year. I couldn't run for a couple months. I did like really short runs or runs that I signed up for already that I wanted to do, but it was with a lot of pain in my knee. So I had to start all over again in January, build up my distance again to get ready for my marathon in June. And I'm happy to say that it's going well. My knee's not bothering me anymore. It took a while to get back to where I was, but happy to say I didn't get any new injuries either. So so far so good. Now one of the goals was not for running but for this channel. The goal was to get up to 1,000 subscribers on the channel. At the time I just hit 500 subscribers and I was very excited about that. 1,000 subscribers is a very big milestone on YouTube though. At the moment I'm coming up to 950, so I'm getting there. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe down below. It's free and it helps me get up to that 1,000 subscribers. A goal was to run a half marathon under an hour and 30 minutes. Now the reason for me to set that goal was to get a Corral A placement in Disneyland Paris. Now I set my sights on the CPC in The Hague and figured that would be the best race to try and achieve that goal. But the race got canceled. I trained for it. I did everything I could to try and get to where I thought I would be ready to run under an hour and 30 minutes. And I know it was going to be hard, but I think I really had a shot of doing that. But in the same time frame, there wasn't a race that I could substitute. So yeah, I let that go because I had my marathon to train for, and I didn't achieve that goal. One of my goals this year was to run the Big 5 Marathon, and as you may have seen in the videos the last weeks, I went to South Africa to run the Big 5 Marathon. And man, am I happy that I did. It was so beautiful. It was as beautiful as it was tough. It was such a great experience, and I'm very happy to say that I can check that off my list as a goal achieved. Now one of the goals wasn't very clear yet when I was writing my goals, which was that I wanted to run my 5th marathon. I wasn't sure which marathon I wanted to run yet, but now I do. I'm signed up for the Berlin Marathon. That's coming up pretty soon, so a goal's not achieved yet, but soon. Running a 30K training run for my marathon training was one of the goals. Now with the other marathons that I ran, I never got past 25K because of an injury or just not having enough time to build up to 30K. And this time I was on schedule to go to 30K, but even before I did, I kind of ran it by accident because I did the Hangenbeer walking tour and I ended up taking the wrong route and doing 33 kilometers instead of 25 kilometers. So kind of by accident, I got my 33K training run. For the Berlin Marathon, I'm also on schedule, so I should reach 30K for this marathon as well. So that goal is already achieved and I might achieve it again. A goal was to work on my form and foot placement. The goal here was to work on running on the ball of my foot a little bit more to try and become a faster runner. This kind of tied in with the goal of running the half marathon under an hour and 30 minutes. But I kind of let this go at the beginning of the year already. Since I was struggling with the knee injury, I had to start my training all over again. And I kind of was focused on running the way I was comfortable running and not feel pain. Trying to build up the distance again, trying to become faster, but I didn't want to adapt to a new form of running because I knew that that meant that I would have discomfort, I would have muscle aches because of running a different way. And I just wanted to focus on becoming a stronger runner again and being able to run without pain in my knee, pain in my legs. So I let that go and I'm not going to focus on that, maybe in the future, but not this year. So I'm not going to achieve that goal this year, but I'm not that worried about that. I'm just happy that I'm running again, that I'm running without pain, that I'm running long distances. So Goal not achieved, but well. So all in all, I'm doing pretty good on my goals. Still working on some, but we'll have another update at the end of the year. We'll set some new goals for next year. So how are you doing on your goals? Have you achieved all of yours? Did you set goals? Are you setting goals for next year? Leave some comments down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already to get me up to that 1,000 subscribers. Now until next time, get out there and run.